If you ask ChatGPT these 4 questions, not only will it change your bank account, but you'll be making peaceful profits within your purpose. And it's pretty cool. I mean, I know what it feels like to wake up each and every single day, to go to a job that you don't want to do, to be around people that you don't want to be around, and have to do that for at least 40 hours a week, each and every single week, just to make a little bit of money. But these 4 questions here are the foundation that led to me firing my job April 1st, 2016, to starting an online business, to building a 7-figure online business, to building a community that has contentpreneurs getting numbers just like all them that you see on the screen right now within their purpose. So ask ChatGPT these 4 questions and take this exercise seriously, because it works if you work it. Most people look outside of themselves instead of within for the answers. And I'm not trying to sound like some inspirational guru or anything like that, but you have everything within you right now to build a successful business. You just don't realize it yet. And it's only going to take me about 5 minutes to break this down. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, I get it. Feel free to click off of this video and watch some video about how to make money or the new trendy online business or something like that. But you'll miss out on the business that you are intended to build and walk within your purpose and actually have a positive impact on people. So look, when I say I hated my job, I literally used to wake up some mornings and throw up. I would think myself sick just with the thought of going into a job that I hated. I became mentally unemployable April 1st, 2016. That's the day that I fired my job, before I ever made $1 for myself as an entrepreneur. Well, I found that I had put myself pretty much in the same situation as an entrepreneur, because the business that I built, I hated it. And I had absolutely nobody to blame but myself for that, because I was my own boss. So I was like, man, I gotta figure this thing out, man, because I got started in entrepreneurship for lifestyle. I wanted to go to bed whenever I wanted to go to bed and wake up whenever I wanted to wake up without an alarm clock, and do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, on my own time. And I wasn't able to find that. So I was like, whoa, how can I find out what I need to do? And I discovered this concept that the Japanese use, and it's called the ikigai. Now, the ikigai is this exercise that contains 4 questions that the Japanese use in order to find their purpose. Well, this is what I did to not only help me find my purpose, but to attach a business that I can work within my purpose and make peaceful profits and actually look forward to what I'm doing each and every single day. That's the key right there. So many people are just thinking about how to make money, but I'm telling you this from experience, and it sucks. On your entrepreneurial journey, you're going to have some lows. If you don't find or have any passion or love behind what you're doing, then you're going to have a hard time enjoying the process, when you need to be able to enjoy the journey along the way, right? And that's something that my former self really lost. I used to say stupid stuff like, oh, forget our passion. We can get to our passion later. We got to get to this money now. Well, with the ikigai concept, everything starts off with something that you actually do love, which is the first question, right? Now, what do I love? Now, you're going to ask yourself this first before we even get to the AI. Why most people are struggling with using AI, whether it's ChatGPT or Claude or whatever it is that they're using, it's because they're going to artificial intelligence and they're asking it for answers for themselves instead of using their AI, their actual intelligence, and dumping their actual intelligence into the artificial intelligence to help you actually think better, right? So lucky for you, you have AI available. When I first went through this exercise, I didn't have it. I had to really go deep within myself, right? But think about, what do you love? Think about, what is it that lights you up? What are you passionate about? What could you talk about for hours? Now, once you spend that actual time with yourself and come up with some answers, then we're going to go to ChatGPT And then you can ask ChatGPT to help you explore what you love and what excites you. So for an example, you can say, what topics, activities, or themes make me the most happy or fulfilled, right? Now, while you're going through this exercise with the AI also, go back and forth with it as if you were actually talking to a person, just like you were talking to me. All right, why so many people can't get anything back from any of these AI language models is because they're watching some creator say some stupid stuff like, you give it this prompt, act as if you are a Fortune 500 marketing executive that has had 50 years experience at $1 billion company, and then give me information from that standpoint. No, just talk to it as if you were literally talking to a person. Talk to it as if you were literally talking to me. All right. Now, from that, what you love, the second question is, what am I good at? All right. Because in order to make some money, you're going to have to be good at something. Well, think about those things that you're actually good at. Think about what are your natural strengths. Think about what comes easy to you that comes harder for others. Think about what is that thing that people always come to ask for you for advice about, for help about, for tutelage, for guidance, right? A lot of times people, they're not thinking that the things that they're currently good at could help them make money. But most people have a job that pays them to be good at something. That stuff could be used to make you some money yourself instead of making somebody else some money, right? I started thinking about this. My 9-to-5 jobs, I had worked 100% in sales. I used to get all these trophies all the time. A rental car company, they used to give me these trophies each and every single month. And this little celebration was never giving me more money, just giving me these little fake glass trophies and whatnot. But I could sell. Same thing at the bank. With those sales too, my next job, I worked at a bank. I was just a banker. But at the car rental company and at the bank, outside of sales, I'm forward facing because that's customer service also. I'm talking to people all day, each and every single day. That helped me in my business. Not only when I was going through this exercise did I ask myself this thing and really spend time in deep thought with myself about this, I asked people around me, I asked my circle, I asked my parents, what am I good at? What do you think I'm good at? I asked my friends, what do you think I'm good at? I asked associates, what do you think that I'm good at? I was finding similar answers from people once I started to survey people. They were telling me that I'm easy to talk to. They were telling me that they thought that I was funny. I could get them to laugh or giggle. If they were in a bad mood, I can help somebody happy, help somebody get out of that bad mood, right? With that also, I was hearing from multiple people that they thought that I had a high emotional IQ. They said that I had emotional intelligence. That's something that I never even realized about myself. They thought that I was very creative. Well, guess what? That stuff helped me all the way to what I'm doing right now. So something that you'll do once you ask yourself these things, or even survey the people around you, the people that you talk to all the time, your friends, your family members, associates, right? Then ask ChatGPT to help you identify your skills, your strengths, and your advantages. So an example prompt that you could use right here for this is, what are my natural strengths, skills, and talents based on my experiences and story? Give ChatGPT your experiences. Give the AI your stories so you can have a brainstorming session back and forth with it, right? Now, here's the thing about this. When you figure out what it is that you love and you figure out what you're good at, now you have your passion, right? You enjoy it, but is it sustainable? How would you know if it's sustainable? Well, you need to make some money, right? If you just have passion, but you don't have anything to whereas you can make money from it, then you just have a hobby, right? So the next question that you can ask yourself is this: what will people pay for? So what value can you provide that people will gladly pay for? And how can you turn that value into income? right? So really think about, what can you get paid for with your current skill sets? I know one of my homegirls, she was sitting here, we were having this conversation a few years ago. She was saying that she doesn't think that she could get paid for, because when she went and she surveyed her friends, they told her similar things that I just shared with you about her having very high emotional intelligence. They would come to her for help about everything, personal stuff, relationship stuff. They would call her and ask her to not only pray over them, but to pray with them, right? And I was like, have you never heard of a life coach? Have you never seen Tony Robbins? Like, so many people make money being a life coach. Guess what she's doing right now? She's currently a life coach. She didn't think that people would pay for that stuff. Told somebody else, they told me that they were basically just a Susie homemaker. Why would anybody pay for that? I was like, you ever heard of Martha Stewart? Martha Stewart would have been like the first basically creator billionaire if she didn't get hemmed up, right? So a prompt that you can ask ChatGPT with this. So ask ChatGPT to help you identify what people will pay you for. So an example prompt could be this: what skills, solutions, or transformations can I offer that people will pay for from what you've already dumped from your brain into the AI, right? Now, with this, when you find what you're good at, with something that you could get paid for, this is where you can find a profession. You're good at it and it pays well, right? But we don't just want to have a profession, right? We want to make money from something that we enjoy doing that actually has a positive impact on people. So this is where we ask ourselves first, what does the world need? So what problems can you solve? And what does the world need more of? What do people actually need? So, question that you can ask ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT to help you discover problems worth solving. So, an example prompt: what problems in the world do I care about and feel called to help people solve? Now, when you mix in what you love with what people need, you have your actual mission or your purpose. Now you feel fulfilled. And that's so many people's problems. Most people aren't living the life that they would desire and truly aren't happy in life, not because of the money. They think that they're not making enough money, therefore they're not happy. For one, they're chasing happiness. Everybody has the pursuit of happiness. You ask most people what do they want to be in life, or at the end of the life, they'll just tell you some generic answer, say, oh, I just want to be happy. No, they don't. They think that they want to be happy. But if somebody was happy, like if I was happy 100% of the time, each and every single day, that would be a very boring life. I want to feel some different emotions. Sometimes I want to feel sad. I listen to some sad music sometimes. The older that I get, I'm realizing that when I get emotional, when I hear certain stories and get sad and whatnot, I can cry. I cried watching the movie last week. I cried during the Michael Jackson movie. All right. But most people are in the pursuit of happiness when actually, if they just realize that they just need fulfillment, then they would have that happiness that they think that they're shooting for. Most people aren't living the lives that they want to because they're not fulfilled each and every single day, right? So once you have these four right here, when you can mix in what you love with what you're good at, with something that people will pay for, with something that the world actually needs, that's when you have your ikigai. That's when you have your actual business. That's when you have that meaningful work where you feel fulfilled, where you're doing something that you actually have some love for, that you're good at, and actually having a positive impact on the world because you're giving people what they actually need and you're getting paid for that, right? So this is an ikigai, and this is an exercise that the Japanese do, and this is the foundation to everything that I'm doing right now. And this isn't just about purpose. This is about building a business around your purpose. And if you're ready to step within your purpose and do what you were intended to do and have a positive impact on people, and turn your YouTube channel into a digital product sales engine all around what you were meant to do, then go ahead and click the link down in the description and join this Crowded at the Top community. And I see you on the inside. I'm truly on a mission to make it crowded at the top. And it's a pretty swell time that I have, helping to guide people to walk within their path. But a lot of times it's just a mental block that they're having. And once you break that down and actually go within first instead of looking outward for all the answers, you'll start to see that a lot of things start to get in alignment, and you'll start to vibrate on the same frequency as everything that you desire. You'll be vibrating and operating on a higher consciousness, and then you'll be able to architect and design any life that you want to for yourself. And it's pretty cool. But go ahead and check out this video right here for an entire step-by-step free course that breaks down how to take what you're meant to do and turn it into a business. It's crowded at the top.